Hello and welcome back to more .hack Mutation. I'm Zachary Telcom, and last time we started this up, logged in, got sent back after this gigantic monster thing destroyed us, basically. Got sent back to the town we went back to, the dungeon we had gone before with BlackRose, and now now we're here. Now we're trying to figure out what happened, and we have a message from Aura. Aura, you're drunk. You need to write better. I think though you're the only one that can carry on. Maybe you can count on. You can. I couldn't read most of the message, but that. Information on the cure of the coma patients. Wow. Okay. We should go to that.
Who is this? I guess I'll go.
Doesn't sound suspicious at all. Why would anybody know that we want to know about people in comas? How does anybody know we have connections to that? Hint, hint, wink, wink. Suspicious, Kite. Don't necessarily go for it. But it is part of the game, so here we go. Here we're off, and we're going to Soaring Skybound Abyss. Level 13. This should be a piece of cake if it's like normal dungeon. And I stand corrected.
Hey, you! I got a suspicious email instructing me to come here. You get one too?
There's a clue to curing those who went into comas. That?
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
That can't be good.
That's weird. Look, I can't gate out. What was that sound?
Welcome. I am Leos, the system administrator of the world. You have ignored our warnings and have gone too far. If the two of you hadn't interfered, then the situation would not have deteriorated.
You not only did nothing about the coma victims, but you also tried to cover up that fact. What about your actions?
Viruses that were spread by hackers caused a series of problems. If you want to blame someone, blame them.
Are you saying that if I blame someone, those who are in comas will awake and return to normal? Then, okay, sure. I'll accuse them all you want. Kazu's still in the hospital. Bring him back! Bring him back to normal! Bring him back!
We are currently investigating the relationship between the world and those who fell comatose. We are not twiddling our thumbs, I assure you. We're working on countermeasures. But aside from that, to take immediate action to prevent the situation from worsening, it requires that you delete your character.
Delete it? Why?
You should know that your character violates the software usage agreement. Installation of an illegal effect. You do know what I'm referring to. I will delete you now.
Wait a moment.
Ba-boom! Cancelled.
Elba!
Leos. Do you want to be one of the lost ones as well?
What?
I wonder what would happen if the boy performed data drain. Right here and now.
No way, I wouldn't do that.
I know. Since you aren't stupid. The stupid one is this pig-headed man. You don't even understand how it works, yet you'll delete it before finding that out. Or do you even possess the ability to delete it in the first place? The boy's character data is so well protected, the system administrator can't even crack it. In spite of the fact that you developed a vaccine and disguised it as a rare item. Deleting those you cannot control is something that a pighead would do.
Can I say something? I really don't care what happens to this character data.
Hold on! Wait, what do you mean that you don't?
It's true. Like I've said before. I simply want to help my friend. And that's all I want to do. Helba, System Administrator, I need your advice. What should I do?
I'm sorry, little boy, but I don't have the answer to your question. And I'm positive that pighead there doesn't either. Although, if the design of this world was based upon writings in the Epitaph of Twilight, it should provide you a clue.
Forget it.
Leos,
Yeah, what?
the code name given to a system administrator. Were you remotely aware that it's the name of the King of Lights that appears in the Epitaph?
It is?
Silencing is not the only means of control. Why don't you observe them for a little while longer?
I won't take orders from you.
Orders? No, I'm only offering it as a suggestion. The net is spread throughout the world. If the problems escalate, can you accept responsibility? It's your decision.
The decision is put on hold. Later I'll tell you the outcome.
Later, eh? Till then.
Epitaph of Twilight.
We haven't got enough to go on so far. About the thing earlier. No, forget it. Well, so long for today.
And in that, we kind of get a little bit into BlackRose's backstory, but there's more to cover in the actual books for her side of the story. But, thank you, Helba, for rescue, quote-unquote. I think we could have handled it ourselves. I mean, as she said, Kite's character data is very protected, so I think we had it that we wouldn't have been deleted, regardless, but it's good to know that we're probably okay. Anyway, we'll be right back after a small break. And we're back. See, still not that bad, and I haven't gotten any feedback to say that people don't like it. See, I ran into the problem earlier, that somebody did a ad in the middle of the video, and it did actually annoy me. That was because it was the video, abrupt stop, commercial, into rest of the video. So it wasn't like that, where it was like, oh, we're gonna stop here, I know where it's gonna stop, it's a genuine stopping point. I don't care if there's a commercial, that type of thing. It was just, and it wasn't even like cliffhanger, like they do in some shows. But it was just like, boom! Commercial. I'm not gonna ever do that, or at least hope not. Depends on how YouTube does all this stuff. It took me a while to figure out how to get the first one right. Anyway, back to the story elements from Mistral's chocolate question. Oh, I guess that this is still part of personal questions for the people. Well, no duh, she can swim. She's just talking about that she can swim. Actually, I know that she can swim. That's part of the backstory. Okay, so Leos is gonna approve for us, and we're gonna have to follow his orders. Which, I don't know, you know, we just blow him up if he gets too unruly, I guess. There are 5 keywords, which are each of the servers. The world is composed of 5 servers. Each of the servers has a root town. Each of the areas can be warped to is different. These are distinguished by the first letter of the keyword. For example, the area Delta Bursting Passover Aquafield, you must go to the Chaos Gate in the root town of Delta server. Even if you the words other than if you know the words other than Delta, if you cannot go to that server, you cannot warp to that thing. Blah blah blah. Restrictions to all users have been lifted. You may go to the Lambda. Lambda. I'm gonna go with Lambda for right now. Other servers. We got the Lambda server. Leos unlocked it for us. Give me a second. Yeah, I was right. That was a Lambda. So we now have the Delta server, the Theta server, and the Lambda server. Quick trivia thing that goes with Greek letters. Did you know that alphabet comes from the Greek way of, or the Greek letters? They have alpha, beta, alphabet, alpha, beta, and then most other alphabets carry that over. Like the Arabic is alpha ba, aleph ba. Sorry, not alpha. Aleph ba. Yeah, we have A, B, and that kind of the same thing. Anyway, this is the Lambda server. Come straight over here. This is where the Grunty pit is. Grunty thing is. We're not going to mess with him yet. We don't have really... I haven't prepared any Grunty things. This is where the Grunties will be held once they are matured. A lot easier to find than they are in the Theta server, Root Town. When I played this game the first time, I watched .hack quite a bit, and then I was like, oh, this is a game. Oh, okay, so I got this game, Mutation, first. So I didn't really know what was happening. But I just kind of went with it, because I didn't know any better.
You're late.
What the... Are you...
Yes, it is Leos. I will give you the instructions now. For now, investigate the rate of infection in Lambda server. Surveys of protected areas are top priority.
Protected areas?
Areas that are officially undergoing maintenance. We have not yet found out what they are. However, we already know that your illegal powers can break that protection, and that you need this for gate hacking. This is nothing to be surprised about. This is the result of a successful abstraction of the virus incubating in the monster's data. The data codes to the protected area were on the board.
Okay, I think we saw the data codes from the board, although I wasn't paying that much attention to it. Although I think I just go back out and see it there. So now he's not Leos anymore. His weapons really aren't that great. They're only like level 18s or so or something. Most weapons and armor, there are a few exceptions like here. And you get old reps from that one. Ooh. Old rep feels good. A lot better than normal rep. Most of the armor and stuff you get will be from trading people. And actually there are a couple of specific items that you need to trade people that we got in the first game that you can get in this second game if you didn't get them in the first game. Like, you can go and do extra quests. And they'll give you either a good keyword to find another item, or they will give you just a really good item. There are some specific tradings that people have to do, that you have to trade them specific things. They're looking for something, and that's the only thing that they want. But they have some pretty good special weaponry. I think we've run into a couple of those. It was one of those that you just like put everything rare that you have into it, and their star meter thing that allows them to trade, or tells them if they want to trade or not, just doesn't budge. That is the ones that are those are the people that want specific things. And I'm turning away from the mic, I'm sorry, because I'm looking for my list that I had somewhere over here. Did I put it up here? I know I'm talking to myself, but okay. So I have my desk, which I love my desk that I have now, or that I have at my house rather than at dorm rooms, and I wish I could take this next year, but I can't. I'll just have to figure out how to make a side table, because it's kind of one of those desks where you have a desk in front of you, and then it's got a side desk with shelves. It means you can keep a lot of crap over there, have a lot of pencils and pens and crap like that. What I had over here on the side, or on the bulletin board, which is above the desk, which is I keep all of my walkthrough notes. Anyway, I can't find it. I'll find them later. Probably when we go and trade them. Anyway, Soul Transparent Girl at Theta, Evil Eye Widow. We gotta go there. There's a Black Knight. Lie, the area is protected. I can't go. Can't go either. I like the area, protected areas are just places where people don't want us to go. They're just stopping our fun. That's probably how he sounds, right? Yeah. Test version. More. Okay. The test version of this game, quote unquote, of this game, the test version in the story of this game was more based on the Epitaph of the Twilight, and the Epitaph of the Twilight, I think, was out when they were making the first one? No, because they made the first one after Ultimate OS came out, which was after Pluto's Kiss, which was after the writing of the Epitaph of the Twilight, which was never saved by anyone. So that's why people don't have it, but they think that somebody has it, which is what they based the game off of. There's some lore there. Yes. Because of this, you can't really find the whole poem of it, because they never do it in the games. There's never a complete poem in the games. There are parts, like we saw with Skaith in the first game. I think at the very beginning of the game, they like showed this weird rock thing that had part of the epitaph on it, and I think we'll get more in this game, or I know we'll get more in this game. When we come up to the next parts of the game, significant parts of the game, Gardenia wants us to do something, and we saw that there was another goblin thing. So next time on .hack Mutation, we're going to be doing some side quests. I'm Zarkiari Chelcom, and thank you guys for watching. See ya!